What is reality? Um, it isn't some demiurge or some god who has created a physical world. It isn't the matrix, such as human bodies plugged into capsules being harvested for their energies. It is, as best as our language can explain it, pure energy. It is informational energy. It does exist so that we can create more data in it, and more information, more energy. It gives us, as individuals who believe that we are separate from creation, it gives us the ability to really sense and feel a world that is around us, that we call reality, which is no more reality than any other conception that is out there and can be shared. Is it simulation? Is it virtual reality? Is it energy? Is it physical reality? Is it creation? It is what it is, in a way that each one of us can try to explain it as per information that has been given to each individual throughout their life from society. Imagine earlier societies, they would explain life as a complete series of mysteries. Maybe life is a song, as per Aboriginal tribes from Australia. Maybe life is a dream, as Edgar Allan Poe would say. Maybe life is an illusion. Maybe it's Shiva's dance. Maybe it is amino acids and proteins and carbons. Depending on the culture and the social upbringing and shared values and knowledge and passed down through generations, everybody would explain reality in a different way, much like you would have different types of clothing throughout the world. You will have Japanese kimono, you will have Native Americans from Shipibo tribes, intricate figures, dancing snakes. You may have a Bulgarian national folklore um, clothing, or you may have a Scottish national folklore clothing. It is so rich as per each culture, and that is the perception of reality, the stories that we are telling our children as they grow up. And it was something that was taught by the fire, but it is just stories, it's songs, it's really children's stories for what it is, because the actual reality is one big computational system. Imagine pure, very bright light that then drops down to a spectrum of different colors. And each color breaks down to variant hues and variations. The whole vibrational spectrum, as we, with our tools, would try to measure it, or in a computational system, various parallel computational threads on a computer processor or random access memory chip in an operating system trying to multitask, with each individual life trying to imagine a reality for itself while interacting with all the other realities that may just be nothing else but code, programming code that believes it's sentient, but it isn't. What if it is one big singular entity that is creating all the various different parts of it, like the bright white light breaking down into different colors from a wide spectrum beyond what we can see with our eyes and instruments. And in these individual sub-vibrations, this whole thing is experiencing itself through various parts of it, not a novel concept. And each part may have the capability to program what happens in its past by being in the future from the point of view from that part which is experiencing the programmed past. So imagine you are a very skilled programmer given access to the matrix, the matrix as it is. You're given access to actually program your own simulation. But you cannot program your simulation as of what will happen into the future. You're writing the code now. Write the code now. You say, when I'm 9 years old, I'll find $100 on the street. Imagine when I'm 11 years old, I'll buy my first bike, or my father will buy me my first bike. Program in your code right now. When I'm 19, I'll meet the love of my life. But I want to meet other people, so we'll break up. And you write it, and you write it, and you write your entire story, and you write, well, at 30 I'm going to meet the second love of my life, and we're going to have a family. Right now, whatever happened in your past, it already happened. And you are writing an imaginary past, your imaginary history, imaginary autobiography. And as a programmer who has access to the matrix and the way that you can recreate your own simulation by writing program code in your very concentrated thought and prayer, or on a keyboard somewhere on a capsule up in space without any gravity, because you are in a future compared to what we are talking about right now. You're programming very much really visualizing everything in complete detail, as much as detail as possible. And you run the program, and it's not happening for you. Now, you wrote it, your past is past, your future is about to come. That reality which you wrote, I argue, will happen for a parallel thread of your simulation. You wrote it, you send it, you hit enter, you hit save, you hit run, you pressed enter. It is happening, but not for you. It's going to happen for your past self, for whom it is actually now. It hasn't happened already. Somebody from the future has wrote it. Somebody from the future has wrote it, has programmed it, and it's happening, and it's going to happen and evolve as the way it has been written for you, by you, from the future, so that it happens to you in the past, but not in this reality, but in a parallel one. And somebody, you in a parallel reality, are experiencing this, that which you in this reality, which is parallel to theirs, but it's happening for them. And this is what reality is parallel strings of simulations. And you can partially send a message to the future and say to your future self, hey, I really want this to happen in my life now, so get working and start programming it from your future so that it happens in your past, which is my current now. And this is the concept that I've laid out as if in a BYTE religion, where the prayer is a sort of collaboration between parallel universes and parallel threads of your own self, where you're collaborating with your other self, which ultimately, if you begin to wish in your prayers or real life programming love and happiness and prosperity for everyone, not just your family, but everyone around you. Maybe what Jesus preached, love your enemy, love your neighbor, just love everyone. If you imagine, in a way, such brilliant lives for everybody, you're actually doing it for yourself in a parallel version of yourself, which may be a different race, different sex, different religion, different timeline. Maybe it's even different species. I don't know. Do you? And in this explanation of reality and how we change it, unfortunately, you cannot egoistically think right now and bend reality, and all of a sudden you go into the next room and you find, as you step through the door frame, completely different reality, which is matching that which you wish your life was. But if you are really wanting something, that is sending messages to your future selves who can program the past, which is your future. In a way, your thoughts now can alter your past, but not this past. Slightly different and parallel, neighboring past. And I really wanted to throw this out now. That's what I wanted to talk about. I was feeling energetic, as you may probably say. So let's see what other videos will come soon or later after this. Thank you.